Hi, I'm Dan Byrne-McCulloch with Hyperduck Soundworks, and we are going to record a sample library, and you'll be able to hear it in action later on. Also, we're going to give it away for free for you to use in your own projects, so you can skip ahead and check the link in the description if you want, or you can watch on to see a bit more of the idea and the process involved, and I'll try and give you a quick walkthrough of the sounds and a couple of little contextual demos. Okay, so we're back in Cubase and we've got our Kontakt library here, and as you can see, we've laid out 3 velocities and 3 round robins of each velocities, and you can take a listen to them here. So yeah, it works pretty well, quite percussive. It's quite noisy, all that stuff, but that's fine. We've got a few quick controls up here. There's no background image. We'll try and get that on before we release it. But yeah, I just like to add these in because although everyone's got their own preferred compressor and all these things, it's just handy to sometimes get a really quick idea of what a sound might sound like really quick without having to load up your own stuff. So I put a few things that I think might be useful. Mainly we've got a filter here, which you can actually probably control with a mod wheel. So to kind of cut away a lot of the low end. You can go as high as you want. There's a little mix here for a compressor that you can add, which again kind of brings out the sound of the room afterwards. So we've got that. You know, that's me holding the sustain pedal down, so you're getting a lot of that kind of room sound and the resonance in the piano. You've got an attack control, which changes the attack on the whole library, which can be kind of cool. If you put the compressor way up and then you take the attack down, you'll get different sound. And we got a bit of reverb. You can add loads of that. Cool. So we just kind of keep it back to more or less straight up normal. And yeah, we can listen to just a couple of the octaves now. Yes, that gives you a quick idea of the kind of sounds you can get out of it. Also, we've recorded some of the mutes with the sustain pedal down, which gets a lot of the harmonics and all the other strings kind of ring out sympathetically, and that sounds like this. Now you got to be careful with that one because, as you can hear, you know, the sustain pedal's down, so it rings out a lot, pretty much every harmonic. So it could get quite busy and cluttered especially when you're playing lots of notes or sustaining them. And but as an effect, it's kind of cool. But again, we've got a lot of these same controls. So a kind of cool thing you might do is stick up the compressor, whack it right up, and you could take the attack down, and we'll hopefully get way more of just the sustain sound. So yeah, that could be pretty handy for some, big longer pads and stuff like that. Lastly, we've got a couple of little quick examples that I drummed up. So we've got a little figure here. It's a little 6/4 kind of thing. And then I basically took that and stuck it up the octave and just used the tuner here and stuck it way high up, actually 2 octaves, and just kind of put it way down low and put some effects on it to give it a little bit of extra space in the air. You can hear that on its own. And then with the rest. So yeah, you got a lot of kind of air out of that sustain thing as well. Yeah, so that's just kind of one idea. Check out that guitar as well. We recorded this the other day and may release that as well, hopefully. Lastly, there's another little kind of example of what you might be able to do with these mutes. It's just a little short loop. I'll just get straight into it. So yeah, same kind of thing here. I took those mutes and tuned them down an octave and used that as a way to kind of get a bit of a bass line thing. Little kind of ostinato. Just sometimes it's really handy way to, when you don't have a lot of samples, and you want to get different sounds out of it, just use the Kontakt global tune, stick it down an octave, and you can either put your MIDI part up an octave and it'll just choose different samples, or you don't have to go an octave. You can go, tune down 2 semitones and put your MIDI part up 2 semitones and it'll maybe access different samples. So that's a handy little trick. Okay, that's us. We'll leave a link for the download in the description. So please do download it and use it on whatever you want. And do let us know if you use it. That'll be really cool. Anyway, cheers.